Welcome back to Batman, the TellTale game series. Episode 2 is going to be played today. Children of Arkham is its name. And I'm assuming that Bruce is a child of Arkham.
I don't think so.
Is he not?
Arkham is the mental asylum. Right.
Yeah. You think he was there after witnessing all the kind of shit that he did?
I don't think so. He might have seen her shrink, but not like
the PTSD and all that.
Starts. Make sure you're on the right side.
That was what was his name again? Ozzy?
Thank you for opening
Oswald.
Oswald, yeah.
Together.
Great guy.
We'll change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
I like how he introduces himself with next mayor already.
Yeah.
Great.
It's called confidence. You should try that at some point.
It's called faking it till you make it. That's what it's called. Oh, I believe me, I already tried way too much of that.
I know. It's bad sometimes.
Don't you know not to call?
There's a barrier between confidence and arrogance.
Dangerous.
And I talk about some of that on my own channel, by the way. Alex is hilarious. Great channel.
But you usually are more on the side of arrogance.
No.
This is Selina.
You know that Richard Dawkins once said that undisguised clarity can be easily mistaken for arrogance.
How many?
I remember also you using the whole quote, famous people as a tip for sounding smarter.
Falcone's calling card.
You know what John Lennon once said?
That's what happens when you're busy planning others. Wait, was it? That's what happens when you're busy planning for others.
Making other plans. That's also what he said.
I was about to say I didn't get the wording quite right.
That's not what I was thinking, but that's what he said. There's a lot of stuff that you know he said.
Yeah, but that's always the thing that they
Yeah.
repeatedly said in Life is Strange.
Gangsters in Gotham.
He also said, imagine there is no heaven.
Yes.
It's easy if you try.
As a matter of fact, he sang that.
He sang that, but that doesn't mean he didn't say it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, right? That's from a song.
Yeah.
Which coincidentally is called Imagine.
Yeah. Because that's what it includes. That's what it's about. He also said, what the hell are you doing with that gun I just gave you autograph like a few hours ago? Don't do that, Skip. I'm assuming his name was Skip. Don't do that, Skip, and didn't say nothing anymore. Sad story. We like John Lennon, by the way, without actually having a go at him. But that was just, I mean, it's kind of fun. Neat. Alright. This is Bruce. In a dress shirt. Looking at the plate on the ground that says Wayne.
Like it's like in Memorial of the Waynes where...
Yeah, that was that the place where they got shot?
Yes.
Alright. Crime Alley.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
You do not cross a place by the name of Crime Alley. You just don't. Especially if it's actually a dark alley.
The news was upsetting.
JJ just threw a pair of socks at me.
But you should see this.
I threw it over you.
Well, it hit me.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
It hit me, okay?
More allegations.
Did you know that JJ wears 2 pairs of socks?
Going away.
Like at the same time. JJ will take, like, he just took that pair of socks that he just threw at me. He wore that. He just took that off. But guess what? He's still wearing socks as we speak. JJ will put on 2 pairs of socks over top of each other. Who does that?
I hoped it would never come.
Well, I do.
That's like, what type of person do you have to be to do that?
The truth
The whole who does that thing
Yeah.
never makes sense because usually that's preceded by an example of who does
It's
that.
more like, who would ever do that? Like, who in their right mind would ever do that, right?
That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Yeah, try harder.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
In crime.
Yeah.
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting. not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
And then he was killed.
Yeah.
But then they were killed.
Close
You
enough.
were all alone.
If you know any example of an individual that wears 2 pairs of socks over top of each other, just let me know. But except for JJ, of course. If you do, let me know.
You can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
Well, there was no reason to believe otherwise.
Every moment of that night in
Yeah.
vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Oh god, are we gonna do the connection thing again?
Possible. Because, you know, all the traces are still fresh and all that.
Search the alley to remember the past.
To remember the past. Maybe you gotta find some cats.
Because we still haven't found... Oh.
No, because of the alley cats, but that also works.
Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Yeah, or kill him.
I wouldn't trust myself around him.
Batman doesn't kill.
Does
That's why I
Batman
wouldn't
not
trust
kill?
myself.
That's...
He was
The whole
stabbed to death
no
in
kill rule
prison.
came about around
No
the
one
Comics Code
mourns for
Authority
Joe
time,
Chill.
and they never actually changed it back, so...
Nah. So we're not gonna kill anyone the whole game?
Well, he's probably gonna throw people, like, down buildings and stuff when it should reasonably kill them, but they never show them dying, so
Okay.
he didn't kill them, that kind of stuff, which all happens all
He
the time.
thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Oh, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
It was complicated.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you sometimes wear more than 2 pairs of socks at the same time?
No, that's ridiculous.
Saw it
That's
countless
ridiculous,
times
right?
At that theater. How long did I play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Nice mustache.
Okay.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Was that what you were just going for?
I was about to say, either you do or you don't.
There is no try.
Well, that too.
How come we survived the whole thing, though?
Because, the father... Yeah, exactly. He stayed in front, so he was shot first, and then...
First, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
So Falcone had him killed?
Apparently.
Because they were partners? So, but Bruce wasn't shot?
Nope.
How come?
Well, if it was a hit, there was no reason to kill the child.
Where's the reason to kill his wife?
I don't know.
Exactly. See, he was trying to kill him too. But police showed up, so he fucked off.
That...
Bruce, are you alright?
He hesitated.
It wasn't a
He could have just instantly shot him and then just walked away.
Yeah, but he took the wallet from the guy and took the necklace from the lady.
knows why.
I know this, like, it's sometimes a bit flimsy. Like, technically he could have, yeah, if he wanted to, but the story demands for Bruce to be alive right now, so they had to be reasons for him to survive.
Yes.
Batman. I was a bit delayed there.
Yes. Someone's walking down the hallway, okay.
A Telltale Story by James Windelier and someone else.
Like this?
Episode directed by Jonathan Stoddard.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in
Characters:
hot water.
David
All the
Kaplan.
strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll get out of here in no time.
Harv.
Relax, he says.
Harv.
As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
The Batman.
Look,
Being
I'm all
the
for blind
Batman.
support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Trust me, you don't want to know.
No, I do. That's why I'm asking. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answers to.
I'm sorry, Harvey. It's better this way.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us.
Probably it will.
Headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Art direction:
we
Martin
finally put Falcone in his
McDonald.
cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
That's
Oh,
good.
I'm sorry. Information? What information?
You know,
Oh,
being the
I assume you
Batman.
knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
That's a
It's
fact.
the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone.
Environments. Wow, that was quick.
He's not getting
Some dude by the name of Christian, I believe.
I didn't even pay attention.
They
I
didn't
was
show
trying
up
to
for
pay
long.
attention to the story.
I just
Holy
wanted
crap.
To say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary.
Choreography: Sean
Lucky he could have
Manning.
done more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Well, whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone.
Programming:
Say
Jason
what you gotta say.
Kim.
We'll be out here.
Music by Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Episode 2. See what I did there? Make Jared Jesus?
Yes,
Yeah,
I noticed.
Children of Arkham. That's Falcone.
Yes, it is.
He's a
Bruce
criminal.
Wayne.
Yes.
Oh, you recognized me.
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
But I'm the Batman.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
Sure, this is nothing. You should have seen me before I became boss. I'd show up all beat to hell. Your father had sewn me back together.
He was a doctor after all.
Yeah,
Was he?
that's right.
Yes.
No.
Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings. And they were...
Alright, yeah.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought
Turns
you
out he's our
figured that
father.
out by now.
Nope.
I tried
But,
to get through to you with dense
he was close
body,
to appearance.
but you showed me the door.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city.
They built this city.
Still do.
What do you mean still do?
Damn this pain. Can't think through
Well,
it.
At least
Still
one of the 3.
Yeah.
On the side there.
Well, I mean,
Boy, and
technically the Wayne Empire still exists, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a decision.
Yeah.
And I say we give him the thing because then he can continue talking.
Okay. Unless he goes unconscious.
years I keep my veins
We don't give him
clean
too
of any of
much.
that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever.
Well, but first I
Never
need
know the
information.
whole story.
Well,
I said
How much
first we
of
need to
your
get some
parents
information.
do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No,
Not
you're
yet.
nope.
That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch.
Almost music reference.
I think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
Well,
Who did?
his father seemed to think that was
Yeah.
how it
You
went
can't
down.
trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
Nice.
They're waiting for you in hell!
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die.
She does not look
down!
healthy.
Nope.
Secure this floor! No one gets
Also,
out!
Montoya? Nice.
What?
Renee Montoya.
Who?
It's a character from the comics.
Ah, God. That was the officer who just shot him?
Yes.
Yeah, I was under some kind of influence, I'm pretty sure.
Why are we in here again?
Interrogation?
Yeah, but I mean, like, random business guy.
Because it's our business?
Shit.
I mean,
I bought us some
police
time.
lieutenant, the DA, I get that, right? But
Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains?
nice.
So we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Well, how we kind of know too, right?
Lieutenant,
With a gun.
Yeah.
District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Tell him he's dead.
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need
He's
answers.
currently not available.
Yeah. Falcone, that is.
Yeah.
Tell
She's
me
gonna
if
wake
she
up and have
says
no clue
anything.
what happened.
I have to know why she did this.
So, why are we interrogating the prisoner?
Yeah.
The only person who's not working
Alfred.
for any kind of, you know...
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
The bad computer.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
You can still see that there's some type of shit
Yeah.
under her skin, in her veins.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
On some kind of substance or something.
Fresh injection site.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
That was necessary.
Yeah, you had to push up for him to send it.
Results.
Pressing to pay respect.
Yeah.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on?
You may or may not have shot
But I
Falcone.
got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
What do you remember, huh?
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
In your neck, by
There's an
any chance?
injection
Yeah.
site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Well, the guilt's your own fault, but the consequences,
in my
yeah.
ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to. No matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's
Must
bad.
remember some
Yeah.
detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Oz.
Yep. Was the voice British by any chance?
Uh-huh.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
Oz.
That's not much to go on.
Yeah, that's a lot to go on.
If you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
What?
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Ah, God, the press.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD
No
were
comment.
telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving, words are coming out.
Stop that.
What I mean.
Don't do that.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that?
No
You must have been
comment.
back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me? I said no.
Well, actually, you didn't say
Don't
it.
be like that, Bruce. Talk to
Not
me.
exactly that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house.
How about we
Now,
don't comment? Yeah, now I'm
Can't
here.
afford to be associated with another scandal.
Exactly, that's why we're
I
not
can
talking
keep
to
your
the
name out of
press.
Whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use.
No,
Who fired the shots? A cop?
that didn't work last
I
time.
can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Okay, try me.
Well, in that case, where's the point in not?
Yeah, exactly.
Loading screens.
Loading screens by not really by Jeffrey. Would be great if you did it too. Is there bats?
Yeah.
Why does he keep bats in there? Does he keep them in there, or did I just show up there?
It's a giant natural
Either way, I need to
cave.
find him. Let's put our drones in the air
Bat
and start the
cave.
search. I'll run a
Exactly.
trace on the
It
cell.
is the Bat cave.
In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's
The
see what we
docks.
got.
But similar does not mean the
Falcone
same.
died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sick bed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
What's
Whoever
worse?
did this was judge, jury, and
The fuck?
executioner. No one
Well,
should
you could always make a death slow
I
and
hope he
painful.
told you
But it's still a death.
he was killed.
Yes.
Don't think about worse than death. That's bull jive.
What did you learn from him?
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
Oh, do
It
you?
wasn't Falcone who
Does
called
he?
the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Okay.
Good enough.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind?
Drugs?
Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
Yeah.
Considering the amount they stole from Falcone, they could build a small army of remorseless assassins.
The thought is chilling. Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Well, then let's do exactly that.
Let's do it. Are we going to be on the side of Cobblepot though?
Why?
Because he's pro-revolution.
It's like a drone to search for. First of all, why is the game lagging like crazy?
Is it?
It was for a second there, yeah. And second of all, why is this minigame necessary?
I don't know.
Find her now! Send a strong message. Bring me her head.
Who are you talking about? And why is he in different places?
I don't understand how this. Nope. It's that.
No, other way.
Yeah, but there's invisible walls on this map.
Oh, okay.
This seems alright, no?
Down?
This is it.
There you go. You'll be alright. You alright?
That's Oz.
Yeah, of course, that was the point. We were trying to.
Not sure if the other one was
try to
also Oz, but that was Oz.
Those all were, and apparently that's how triangulation works.
Alright.
That's not how triangulation
Nope.
works.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Yeah. The Batman.
From one bird to another.
Yes.
Get it? Because he's the penguin.
I get it. Skyline Club.
Also, it doesn't work because bats aren't. But anyways.
They're mammals, right?
Yeah. So it totally doesn't work, but whatever.
But humans are birds.
No. But chickens are humans.
Yeah,
At
chickens
least when
are
they're
humans.
plucked.
Yes.
Because they're featherless bipeds.
Behold a man.
Also, this one guy does not really look human, does he?
He looks like JJ Watt. We're talking about the big blue guy?
Yes.
Yeah, JJ Watt.
You lot, come check out this office. Where is he? I don't know. Please, this is name's Penguin. You can help me.
The name's Penguin.
Let him go.
Batman! It's
No.
about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry.
Who they got in
I'll
there?
pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how
I
you
love his
felt about
accent, it's
Falcone.
great.
Pounded him into a pulp on
Yeah.
live TV.
Also love his coat.
If you were
Yeah.
truly the defender
He's a
of the
Brit.
city,
For
you'd have
real.
finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die.
Admitted.
A woman like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many.
No.
As a show,
Oh.
I'm gonna let this one.
Oh.
How's about we
Ow.
talk this through?
Yeah, let's have a chat.
You with Falcone.
That
How
was,
about some
We
tea?
could just
That was
cut out the rest
painful.
of the rot. Like Wayne and Hill.
I'm gonna remember that line and then use it in real life at some point. Phew.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it.
Oh.
Hey.
So sorry to
He
stick
was the
with
one
He
who
was
hired her.
the fella, yeah.
I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Boy will have to fighting JJ. What? Wow.
Have to try harder than this.
That works. We wanted to leave anyways.
Yeah. Nope.
But I pressed E!
You totally failed.
I pressed E!
Alright. Yeah.
Why did we go back in?
I don't know.
They're gonna leave the building anyways.
Track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
A big fan. That's the
Nice.
achievement. That's great. Huge fan.
No capes.
Stack deck, no capes. You know what? A bar or any public place by the name of the stack deck, that's our type of thing, man, JJ.
There's the Lost Cat poster.
Is there?
There was the Lost Cat poster.
Was there though?
The exact same one as the Wolf Among Us.
Really?
Yes.
Damn, son. Okay, now we need to replay all of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, to see if there's that poster.
Yeah.
Because apparently that's a TellTale running gag or something like that.
Apparently.
A new twist in
Need
the
Google for that.
mayor's office as Harvey Dent-backer Bruce Wayne
But is Gotham the same as New York City as Georgia?
Mr. Mayor, you said earlier
No.
today that
Exactly.
in light of the allegations against him, Bruce Wayne
That maybe the people are searching for their cat on a national level.
Maybe.
Why?
You think a cat can escape that far?
Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
Being the most recognizable person in the entire town. Like, oh yeah, let's keep a low profile.
Didn't you see the game here, asshole?
No.
Are you blind or something?
I see a monkey with a stick. Is that what you mean?
It's called pool.
What did you say? You got some nerve.
appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne,
And show a picture of him on the TV
Yeah.
screen like,
Wait a minute, I know you.
paying his campaign
You're that rich dude.
Yeah.
You're that guy on the news.
No, no,
You
no.
want an autograph? I'll sign whatever you want.
What the hell did you say?
Bruce, stop stirring up the natives and buy me a drink.
The natives.
Wait, whoa. This guy's with you?
Face it, Frank, you suck at pool. Why are you starting trouble over it?
The name's Frank? Great.
Nice one, Bruce. Way to keep a low profile.
We should play him
Selena,
in
I
pool
need to tell you
right
something
now.
important.
I suck at pool.
Probably does.
You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem.
What's our mutual problem, and what do you mean by taking care?
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
Great guy.
He calls
goes
himself
by
the Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. You've got to be kidding me.
Great guy.
You should have just killed me on that rooftop.
Yeah.
I don't kill.
I'm
That's
dead
true.
anyway.
We should have,
Screw
but
someone
yeah.
over, you really screw them.
That's me.
Penguin.
It's not my fault that you're
We're not screwing anyone over, but we're with Oswald, man.
Tell me what
That's a decision that I just made.
I only know
Whatever
about
Oz does,
reputation.
we're with him.
I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond.
Unless we need to decide between Oz and Harvey, that's gonna be tough.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics.
Stop that.
You two have a lot in common.
How do we have
Question is,
questionable
why
morals?
Gotham? Why now?
I didn't do all this shit. That's my
Said the thief, especially.
that was my father. Yeah, exactly. He's a
Why
thief
leave
too.
that?
He stole mind-altering chemicals from Falcone.
Drugs aren't really Penguin's MO.
Well, maybe he's branching out.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald... Penguin is about to unleash...
Why do we need to call him
predators over the
Penguin?
city.
It sounds so much like a code
A
word.
good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence. Not me.
Why do we need to side against Oswald
The
now?
gallant knight
He's great.
It really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us working together.
You're not
After
gonna
all,
help me anyway.
I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Is that the guys?
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello.
That's what he says, dude.
Beat it.
Thanks for the music.
We're here for her.
Fantastic.
If you care about your own skin,
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
They don't look very civilized though.
It's time for a tavern brawl. I mean, a bar fight.
Stop that. Are these Aussies guys now?
Yes.
Why are we fighting them then?
Because they're the villains.
No. No, they're not. Oswald is the one that I want to side with. I know that already. That was a table spot is what that was.
Yes, it was.
Nice. I really want to side with Oswald though. If we get an opportunity, we're gonna do it. But it's probably gonna be that type of game when they're just not gonna give us that chance.
Well, that type of game where they don't allow you to be the bad guy.
Yeah. As opposed to other games that force you to.
Like?
The Borderlands.
I think they want more.
Arguably not,
But let's give it to them.
Definitely. We had to renounce Jack for some other idiots that tried to scam us out of money and the fucking what was his name even, the bastard?
Vasquez.
No, not Vasquez, the other useless wanker,
Vaughn.
Yeah, that guy. And we had no other choice too.
We charged up our finisher, man.
Oh, now we can do Superman punch or something like that. Okay, that was a legitimate tag team move.
Yes.
That was damn Uso type shit.
You fight pretty good.
Because those two have some natural chemistry.
Yeah. They should take Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey. That's a phone.
Come on, this way.
It's just a bar fight. I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Bar fights happen, man.
quick, check the alleyway.
Is this Crime Alley? No.
No.
Would be great if it was.
Negative. Let's check the other side.
What is gonna happen if they just encounter you walking through the alley? It's like, oh yeah, hi Bruce Wayne, were you involved in this bar fight? It's like,
Nope.
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 Okay.
When does like that much police ever show up for a bar fight anyway? And it's usually just like a matter of people getting kicked out and that's it. No. Enemy.
We should go.
As I said, natural chemistry.
Enemy.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
I'm not listening to your bullshit.
Wait.
Stay out.
Yes
No.
or no? Will you help me stop Penguin?
No, we don't want that help.
But only because he's trying.
No.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
No.
I'll say maybe.
Why do we need to go against Oswald? And along with her. See, that's why I like Life is Strange so much better than these games, right? In Life is Strange, you get to make the ultimate decision at the end. Like, the TellTale games don't allow you that. The ending is basically structured.
Processing it now.
Yes, but you are inevitably led to the exact same choice, and that's that choice doesn't have an actual impact because the game stops after that.
Well, yeah, right, but okay. So for one, Life is Strange that the character, like, this type of problem never occurs. We need to literally decide between siding with two people.
Yeah, but there's also never really a situation where there is two equal choices.
What do you mean?
Should have guessed.
In the TellTale games, there's usually a clear right and wrong distinction, where in Life is Strange it's a morally ambiguous choice.
Must know something.
Well, there is only right choice,
but you're saying this is a clear right or wrong distinction. How is choosing Catwoman any more right than choosing Oz?
It's
look at the bigger picture, man. Oswald is trying to start a revolution against big capitalism. He doesn't like the super rich. Yeah, we're super rich, but come on now.
The point is, we get to choose between a thief and a killer.
But then again, look at their motives, though. Okay, so the mayor, Batman, because intimidation, right?
Also, because we might not want to be publicly seen with him.
True.
I would argue, so...
Going as Batman is the sure bet.
Also, Oswald is an old friend.
Yes. But that's not necessarily a good argument.
Of course it's not a good argument, but I'm just saying he is. And he's the best character in this game so far. And then again, look at motives, right? Like, Catwoman is just being a criminal for the sake of being a criminal.
Well, no, she's been a criminal for the sake of money, but yes.
Yeah, but that's not a good reason to be criminal.
Yes, but again, compare the crimes, right?
So? How is siding with a slightly less evil criminal who does it for nothing, with no good intentions at all, better than siding with a slightly more evil criminal, if you want to use the word evil, who does it for a respectable reason?
The city will thank me later if Hill tells me Penguin's plans.
All I'm saying is you should have the choice. Like, I don't like the forced dialogue where it's like, oh yeah, we've never met Oswald since then, and now we are against him. By default.
Deborah, who's there? Deborah, is that you?
You know who I am. It's time we finally met.
Nice.
Batman?
Yeah, the Batman.
What are you doing here?
Manning
We've got
bats.
some questions.
You know who Penguin is.
So I've heard of him. So what? I've got nothing to do with that lowlife. Do you hear me?
He's not a lowlife. He's great.
My strong suit. Talk.
I'm talking. You're not listening. I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Wayne, there's the real problem. He's the one you should be after. Every fiber of his being built on lies. His status, his fortune.
What does Penguin want with Bruce Wayne?
The atrocities that occurred at the hands of his father. He only wants to expose the Waynes for the criminals that they are.
I'm gonna jump off the roof.
Security! Pick up, goddammit!
Also, does he literally think that a door is gonna stop the Batman?
Yeah.
Don't kill me! I've done nothing wrong!
You can't keep secrets from me. I always find the truth.
What the hell are you talking about? Penguin wants revenge for what happened to his mother. Thomas Wayne sent her to Arkham, along with who knows how many other innocents. Nothing was wrong with any of them.
Something this big couldn't have been hidden. There'd be records.
With enough money, you can make anything, or anyone, disappear.
True.
Good to know.
Mhm.
Whatever happened in the past, it's nothing.
There's a bunch of people we need to make disappear in this game.
Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins. No. Please. Don't. No.
You can tell your story to the police. See what they think about it.
If I hadn't given Penguin what he wanted, he would have struck at the debate tonight. I didn't just do this for myself. I'm trying to protect Gotham.
Bollocks.
About damn time.
It's Batman! Shoot him!
For fuck's sake.
How is that the default reaction? Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
Batman, let's shoot him.
I heard everything, Master Bruce. What he said about your father, it must be difficult to process.
I need to know what went on in Arkham Asylum.
Indeed, I'm just as frustrated as you are.
Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Okay, JJ. Penguin or Hill?
I mean, neither one of them is particularly likable.
Mm-hmm. Why is Oz not likable?
Well, for starters, he's a killer.
He's fighting against capitalism.
And he wants to, well, not exactly what he wants to do to the city, but it sounds bloody. And I don't mean that the British way.
Right. But he's British, though.
I wonder what...
I know he doesn't like the Wayne family, but he just maybe just doesn't know that we are not involved with that.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
But Gordon heard about Batman's surprise visit to the mayor.
Oh.
He was far from happy.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theatre.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Of course you did.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
To be honest, Alfred, nothing can shock me anymore. Not when it comes to my parents.
I wish I felt the same way. But I suppose no good can come from wallowing. The city needs you now more than ever.
Really?
I still don't get the whole chair thing.
Leave you to it.
Why?
Why do you need a chair that disappears to the floor?
Because it's damn great.
Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path to the mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire Bruce Wayne, rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys. A Dent...
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Loop.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Oh man,
Turns out there actually hasn't been any activity in the last 5 seconds around those cameras, and there's nothing to worry about.
They're gonna force us to go against Oz. Man, he was so great in the park, remember?
Hey, Bruce. Man,
I'm Batman.
I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up. Something that's... well, it's not exactly pleasant.
Why? What happened? Are you alright?
Me? Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, you mean because of this penguin threat? They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look.
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone.
Don't worry, I'm coming over right now.
Yeah.
My advisors are telling me that I need to...
Yeah.
that I need to distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over.
I get it. It's the smart move, but let's talk about that later.
I'm glad you see it that way.
What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability.
I said I understand.
Yeah.
You don't
Here's the thing,
have
Bruce.
to keep digging at me, man.
I am dead in the water.
I
know this
get
is a
it.
delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
Yeah, I will do.
I may have to trash you in public, but you and me, we'll know the truth about our friendship.
No matter what, we need a new mayor. Hill needs to be removed.
I knew
He needs to be deleted.
Don't do that. But yeah, he does need to be deleted. Again, most of this town's population has to be deleted. How is it that all those games managed to make more characters that I hate than that I like? Like in all of the games.
You don't know how much this means to me.
What's up with that?
I believe the problem is not with the game.
Is that just me?
You.
Why?
Guess she needs to put on my face.
I hope you can still watch the debate somewhere.
What do you mean, why?
What? Like, what's the problem with that?
Remember.
You constantly like the bad guys for some reason.
No, I don't. And only if there's other bad guys, I can only like one of them. How am I supposed to know or believe or actually assume that Oz is the one bad guy in this game? What did they do to me? Did they do something to me? No. Did Falcone do something to me? Yeah. Did Catwoman do something to me? Yeah. So why am I supposed to not assume them to be the bad guys?
Most of the GCPD already think you're a monster.
Huh? I don't get it.
I'm sorry for putting you in a difficult spot, Jim.
I think I see what your problem is.
If there's 4 people out there and 3 of them smack you in the face, and then they all tell, or one of those tells that the 4th guy didn't smack you in the face and he smacks everybody in the face, but you never seen him smack anyone in the face, and he never smacked you in the face, then do you think that he's a bad guy?
What do you mean you didn't see it?
What did you do to me?
I'd keep that
Not to you. That's the thing, right? That's your problem.
What's she doing here?
You only always care about yourself.
Well, there's other people I like in this game. Gordon, he's cool.
I think she's mending her ways.
The butler man Alfred is cool. Harvey, I like Harvey.
Do the bad things anymore.
Good fan.
The bad thing, but that's a lie. That's not a request, yeah, but...
Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar.
It's called a tag team
It's
match.
its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back.
Because we were forced to.
You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
You don't owe me.
This is so perfect.
Those scum had it coming.
And they say chivalry is dead.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting.
Why
We're
not?
going in.
Alpha, do you read?
They're probably unconscious
No
at
one's reading, man. It's about... They need to hear it, not read.
You have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCP.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Yeah! Yeah! That's how you do that.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our live debate for the next mayor of Gotham City.
I don't get why the game is lagging all of a sudden. It didn't last time, did it?
So, hey, wait, those are the goons, man.
Yes.
District Attorney Harvey Dent. And it's also important for you, the citizens of Gotham.
So they are taking over this debate.
Yes.
Nice.
I like how he's perfectly walking within the lines.
Yep. Tag team.
He crossed the line, man.
Yeah.
We know why they weren't responding.
Could they did.
Gordon, we found one of your patrols. They've been terminated.
Goddamn sons of...
Ladies and gents, as you might have guessed,
Yes!
changed it tonight.
Yes!
First order of business.
Yes! Yes! Yeah, there he is. That's my dude right there.
I hate to be a downer, but these hostages, I don't like their chances.
Yeah.
Just didn't have a head for the issues.
Nice.
Quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
He's great.
Fanatics always do.
How do you not like the guy?
How do you?
He's so great. Isn't he the best? Isn't he fantastic? Isn't he literally handsome Jack?
Exactly!
Isn't he so good? So great.
We need a new moderator.
Fantastic.
You there? Yeah. Zeus, thank you for volunteering.
Oh yeah, do it, please. It's been going on my nerves all the whole game.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates.
Yeah.
Introducing first. Weighing in at.
All right, I'll get you started, but this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
He's so great. We should just not do anything. She'd be like, watch how this works.
That seems a bit over the top. Hitting him with a light.
Sure. That's quiet.
Also, because there's only ever one... Oh, honestly, there's only one option to pick, so this one actually has to, so yeah. Okay, story surface. Well-lit frame.
I don't care.
Heavy duty, muffled sound to and from the stage.
So probably not that?
Let's take the table, because taking out the door might not be a good idea.
Yeah.
The flimsy, the whole linking thing. Because the prompt disappears if you're going too far from the thing.
Alright.
But you also have to go to the actual... Yeah. Okay, cool. Thug. Let's examine the thug.
Camera stand, TV.
Our services service force and bludgeoning capable of breaking gunman's armor. It's also closer to us. Yep. I pretty much believe that those choices don't matter except for the animation that you're getting.
Probably.
But...
So does she magically know exactly what we're gonna do now?
Yes. Or, more accurately, she doesn't really need to, does she?
I don't know. Table spot.
Of course. Always.
Bonk. Yeah!
Maybe next time.
Good fight. What's up with y'all? You think that's a TellTale production team in there? See if you can find Jared.
Make for the police line.
There's a man.
Word from our sponsor.
My brothers and sisters of Gotham, you have nothing to fear.
Who that?
I don't know.
Children of Arkham
He's a child of Arkham.
are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption at root in your city.
Which is a good thing.
Too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
Did you ever meet the guy on the screen?
Nope. Smart to let someone else do your dirty work.
Look into the hearts of these spineless creatures, chosen to
Go on, love. You know what to do.
candidates. Take off your masks.
Oh, so now now they need to speak the truth. That's what the chemicals does, man. It forces you to be the truth, the true you. You mean me?
Well, yeah.
That's why the police.
That's one way to look at it.
Police lady had to kill Falcone because that's what she wanted to do. And now they need to speak the truth. See? Now he's saying the stuff he really believes.
I love how Harvey's still a good guy.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
It's not too late to save this city. You can corrupt politicians.
And what about the corrupt elite? The men whose fortunes are built on corpses.
Isn't Penguin exactly right in everything he says? Answer me this question, JJ. Isn't Oswald exactly right in everything that he says in this game?
I'm not gonna say that his opinions are necessarily wrong, but that still doesn't make his methods right.
But is he right or wrong? Is our methods right? Is what we do right as Batman?
I thought your father was
questionable.
Exactly. Catwoman?
Well, yeah, she is definitely criminal. Yeah.
Any politician? So we agree that everyone's. So does ends justify the means in general or in general not? Either way, anyone is either moral or immoral. So then it comes down to who's right. Does it not?
Well, but some wrongs are worse than others.
But some goals are more important than others. Are they not?
Yes. I guess you could argue that at the end of the day, it depends on what the priorities are in your moral code.
I think they opened fire, man.
Yes. Nice.
Should have shot her anyway.
Is it the first batarang we've thrown in the entire game?
The first what?
Batarang.
Really?
That's his bat-shaped throwing
boomerang.
Things. That's unfortunate. That was expensive.
Yep.
I'm still not entirely certain who he's supposed to be.
He's Roland.
I took out Thomas Wayne. That was all him.
He took out Thomas
He
Wayne?
didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
See that?
That won't bring back my poor old mum. So this is for her.
Do we?
I'll let you kill anyone else.
Ah, shit. Why would Harvey do that, man?
Because he's drugged, he's gonna do whatever's most true to himself, which is to, you know, save anyone.
Since when do we have electricity punches? That normal?
God damn it, we're the Batman. We've got any equipment we need at the moment.
I don't want him to shoot. No, not Harvey though. Harvey's cool. We need it for Mayor. One of our eyes broke.
Yes.
I'm not here to join you. I'm here to.
Low-key, I am.
Much.
That's what I was afraid of.
Oh yeah, we dodging bullets now. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
It's called aim dodging. We look where he's gonna shoot and then we dodge before he actually pulls the trigger.
Alright.
We're saving Harvey.
Except, of course, we're saving Harvey. What type of stupid question is that?
I didn't ask a question. I made a statement.
No, I was talking about the game. Like the writers of the game should be ashamed of themselves for even asking that question. But you know what's going to be stupid about this? Harvey is not going to be mad at us for not saving her.
He does not know who she is.
Aye. I mean it. But he'll know, won't he? Because she's got shot in the shoulder. The penguin mask. Yeah!
City Hall is in chaos after Mayor Hamilton Hill was confirmed dead.
Mm-hmm.
While several members of the Children of Arkham have been arrested, the Penguin is still at large.
Does that mean Harvey is the mayor now?
Well, if no one else is going to be running, then he will be,
The Wayne
yes.
family scandal continued to escalate after the full list of Thomas Wayne's victims was released to the public.
Which seems to be a good thing, except that I know that inevitably he'll become a villain. But,
Harvey?
yeah.
Really?
But that's... But that's not because of any fault of his own, necessarily.
Okay.
Could have been much worse.
How does that work?
There was some kind of thing.
Is
He
he
got
getting-
like half his face burned off, and
Oh, that.
he kind of went nuts. And then he became Two-Face.
Did you see her? No, look for the blood. There. Come on, she kind of got far.
You know who should become the mayor?
Bruce Wayne.
That too, but I was actually thinking of Oswald Cobblepot. Not sure why. He just seems qualified. I kind of wonder who that guy is, though. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. My eyes are open. That's what the Earthen Ring Farseer says.
Okay.
Yes, we gave him the medicine, the bat medicine, so he could
The
talk.
bat medicine?
Stop that.
Because everything starts with bat.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Of course not. It's still an enemy. Okay, most people actually went there as Bruce.
I feel like it makes more sense to go as Batman.
Well, yeah, of course. You got all your stuff in case of emergency.
I mean, I get that it's more subtle if you go as Bruce, but then when you're seen shaking hands with him, there's gonna be another shit show in the
who
newspapers.
you support now?
No.
Exactly.
Can't make that happen.
Nope. Of course we do.
I love when it's like the biggest percentage I believe I've ever seen in the TellTale game was like
possible
91.2%.
Not sure if it was a big. There might have been some decision where everyone did it, or something.
I don't think we ever had a 100%, which makes sense because if you play through it twice, they might make all their choices differently.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So roughly 2/3 of the population is stupid.
Okay, so the biggest argument here, if you don't want to play favorites, which generally speaking is of course the reason why you would make a choice, but if you're making a purely logical argument, assuming you want to save both,
yes,
then you would want to save Harvey because you know that she can take care of herself.
Right. So assuming you cannot save both, still Harvey because he's a more important person.
Yep, but I'm saying like if you want for the overall best outcome, you would have to assume that Selena can take care of herself and he might not be able to.
Exactly. He's wearing a suit, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
So either way you look at it, you should save Harvey.
Yeah. So I honestly don't see the argument.
Also, we invested a lot of money in him.
I mean, I can see with her being the love interest why some people might be swayed by that, but still, the logical choice is to save
Would
Harvey.
you save your not even yet wife or girlfriend, but potential in the future over a guy who you've invested millions and billions in and are supporting politically and all that?
I think the thing in that case would be, the whole argument about love and that kind of shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. But right, okay, if it was already,
Dude, what do you got if you ain't got love? Whatever you got just ain't enough.
All right, but then again, do you really wanna get into a relationship with a criminal, which is what Catwoman is?
I'm not saying that the choice is correct, but I'm saying I can see where they're coming from.
Right, but the thing is, though, you can't always pick the more romantic thing. Like the same Life is Strange, right?
Yes.
People who save Chloe will always make the argument, like the romantic argument, right?
Well, I guess the argument is usually over friendship, not romance necessarily. That.
But either way,
it's friendship and it's the pirate code, man.
Yeah, it's a pirate code. But either way, it's the choice to make.
You
and
are sacrificing a bunch of people for a single person.
But the majority makes that choice, though, which means that the majority is illogical.
Yeah, and it's definitely not the right choice from a moral standpoint.
Yeah.
But, of course, humans are inherently selfish.
Exactly.
And they will save the person who they're more connected to.
That is true.
But then again, Joyce makes some great food.
Joyce does make some great food. And come on
and
now.
she was in the town.
And we probably invested in Harvey. Literally.
Yeah, we literally invested in Harvey.
Exactly,
yes.
Right?
And as a matter of fact, 91.2% of players continued their funding. Even after he renounced us.
Exactly.
Or was going to renounce us publicly.
Which is good. Got a fun Harvey. Okay, so Harvey's probably going to become the mayor. This game, I've had some slight Borderlands flashbacks during this playthrough, but not too bad. It was alright. Oswald did a lot of cool stuff. Like a lot of people who should die died. Not all of them, but some. That's also because like the people that shouldn't die in this game I can count on one hand, probably. So that would be, aside from ourselves, Harvey, Oswald,
Gordon.
Yeah.
I know that
Alfred.
Alfred.
Other than that, tough. We don't know all of them yet.
I mean, there's probably thousands upon thousands of people in that city.
Yeah. The main characters
just like everyday people,
the characters that we already know.
I get what you're saying.
Right.
And while I am never one to wish death upon anyone,
it's a video game. Don't make me look like that type of person now. It's a video game. Alright, you feel me?
Yeah.
If it was real life, I would be saying something like, okay, yeah, they should be properly handled for whatever.
They should be properly tried and executed.
Yeah, whatever, exactly. For whatever misconduct they committed.
You probably would also say it in the exact same wording.
Yeah, probably would, because that sounds...
Because that's the worst that you are.
Exactly.
Okay.
Alright, too much discussion. Alright, let us know what you think about the gameplay. Name all the characters in this game that you like in the comments. Make a list. All the characters that you like. So we know. So we can compare it to my list, which is decisively short. But that's the type of guy I am. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching, JJ.
That's it.
That's it.